Yo, one is up now. I know. I said I wouldn't do it, but I have to. I need to hit this algorithm. This is the only thing keeping me from not being the most popular YouTuber. Only thing keeping me from not surpassing PewDiePie. So I must make a Reddit video, and if it gets no attention, then I'm never gonna do it ever again, and it likely won't get any attention because I don't see who would like this video. So our first epic story is well, the video is called Entitled Parents Make a Scene because their son isn't allowed to draw on the walls they eat Cheetos while touring a city that I do not have no idea what the name is because I am terrible at spelling stuff. And then the last part is get kicked out. Get kicked out. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, so let's hear this epic story and hopefully I'll like it. We haven't read it yet, and I should have pre-planned this, so but I'm too lazy to make it again, so I'm sorry. It's not going to be top quality. I was simply an observer here. It was a few years ago when I was in Poland. Apologies if I spelled the name wrong. So I paid some money, just like the other, to tour the town I have no idea what it's called, and have a guide. At the start, saying guide told the entitled family to leave their open food in their bags slash put in the trash. They listened with some obvious annoyance, saying something along the lines of, "But we can't." But my terrible reading has got me so no one likes this video. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay, anyway. Dude, okay. But we want to enjoy this trip. Why can't we eat? After a bit, the son once again pulled out his food and started loudly munching while the guide was showing us and telling us the awful things that happened there. Once again, the guide had to tell the son not to eat this for obvious reasons to everyone expect for the family. It's probably the only time I'm ever gonna read, ever. We went into one room where the poor prisoners were kept. I saw the son pull out a Sharpie and start writing what I'm guessing is his name again and again on the walls. Once again, now obviously quite angry, the guy demands that he stops immediately or else there'd be severe consequences. The entitled parents step in, shouting things about them paying for their and being allowed to have fun. Who would TF goes to town for fun, and that the guide who was being rude and disrespectful. Yep, because they're super disrespectful, telling you not to write Sharpies on ancient artifacts. Wow, yay! Best thing, they were kicked out, or at least that's what it looked like. Because after that, they mysteriously weren't there for the rest of the tour. Very interesting tour. Would recommend 10 out of 10 guide. Yeah, that's gonna be our first epic post thing that I have no idea what you call it because I do not want to be a Reddit YouTuber, but I'm just mainly using it for the algorithm to be honest. But yeah, because isn't that like the hot stuff these days? So yeah, that's our first story, and I'll see in the next one. I need to figure out. Okay, so this next story I have already viewed, and I thought it was pretty good. I'm sorry I was so lazy with the first story. This story is called Entitled Parent Demands a Free Painting and then Flips Out when I freeze. Yes, and when someone says flips, it actually means frips. I'm actually going to say that rest of the video. If someone says flips, I'm going to say frips. Guarantee. Okay, so a little context. I am a high school student in my junior year and have won various awards for my oil paintings. Some of my works are displayed in the local galleries as well. As I take the commissions, which vary in price depending on the type of painting they want. Most of my Patreons request biblical paintings, since I am the best at painting the Renaissance Baroque style, and they love to paint scenes with lots of movement. That being said, I also paint lots of portraits of families, local politicians, etc. Basically, if you pay me, I'll paint anything. Lol. Lol. So I happened BC before COVID, and I was displaying some of my work at my school's art fair. Various schools would display their best work and then auction it off for charity. It was fun. It was a fun event, and a surprising amount of people showed up. Now, here is where it starts. Oh, I can just feel it. I can just feel it. I had about 5 or 6 paintings on display. Most of them were depictions of Greek myth stories. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at spelling this. I mean, reading it. See, I missed it again. With a few expectations because a painting of Jesus's personification. Oh my gosh, do they ever stop with these high-tech words? And a painting of my girlfriend as a goddess, which she is little. I had some business cards that my dad had gotten for me, which had some info just in case people wanted to commission me, along with a pamphlet of my prices and such. In comes EP, or entitled parent, with their baby and carrying thingy. I don't know what they're called. They look like baskets. I'm sure you've seen them before. Yeah, I've seen them. I must say the baby looked pretty small. Why she would bring a newborn baby to a crowded area of lots of noise, I don't know. But hey, I am not a baby expert. She grabbed a business card and examined it, then looked back at my paintings. EP. Hey, these are pretty good. Often nowhere near as good as the old masters, but pretty close second, I guess. Though for a 16-year-old, they're pretty good. Oh, thanks. I guess I've been playing for a pretty long time, and I'm glad that people enjoy my stuff. I appreciate the compliment. Oh, I see you do commissions. How much for the one of me and the baby? Well, it depends on what you want. What did you have in mind? Maybe us lying in a field or something. I don't know. Something cute. Okay. Oh, I can do that. What size did you have on your mind? Points this Jesus painting, which is 16 by 20, a standard minimum-ish painting. Okay, well, for 2 people normally, it would be about $200. That's actually kind of cheap in my mind. So much work, it's kind of cheap. But since it's your baby and not a grown adult, I can make it $125. That's cheap. Oh, come, I would gladly do that. What? That's ridiculous. Why are you charging so much for a painting anyways? Well, usually a painting that size takes me about 20 hours at least. And the paint that I use are pretty expensive, not counting the canvas or paint mediums that can be pretty pricey too. I don't care about this stuff. Why can't you just do it for free, huh? I'm a single mother and I really want the painting to stay done. Why do entitled parents always do the I'm a single mother card? It's terrible. At this point, I am floored. She's asking for 20 plus hours of work for free when I have school on top of it. Sorry, I don't think I can do that for you. It's just not worth my time. I have school to balance as well. I am a single mother, and you are telling me to pay $100 for this trash? Do you have no heart? I have to work so hard to provide for my daughter. I can't believe that you can be so heartless. At this point, she is yelling at me pretty loudly. Her baby is surprisingly still sound asleep. The couple I was talking to earlier comes to my defense. Girl, if you work so hard, then you would understand that doing hours of work for no pay is not worth it. Yeah, if you work 20 hours and you don't get your paycheck, you'll be pretty angry, huh? I'm sorry I sound like I'm being sarcastic and mean to them, but I'm really not. I really can't think of any sounds that don't sound that weird. What? No, I can't. I am not giving anything for free. End of story. Either pay for it or either. She gets red in the face at this point. She's seething in anger. You little female dog! I can't believe how fudging rude you are. You don't even care that I work so hard. Oh, you're right. I don't know if you aren't going. Oh my gosh! In front of a baby. Commission me. Can you please leave? You're making a scene. I have nothing to do with you. Fine. I will leave. She then walked up to one of my paintings and took it off the wall. Her baby wakes up and starts to cry, probably from all the noise. She begins to shush her baby and speed walks towards the exit, but not before a man, who I assume is a teacher or something, grabs her arm and attempts to take the painting back. She puts the baby carrier on the floor and attempts to wrestle it out of the guy's hand. Okay. They fumble for a while, yelling expletives at each other while struggling with the painting. I should probably note at this point that the painting didn't have a frame or any protective glass over it. She ripped the painting out of his hand and smashed it against the floor of the hard rock singer and guitar. Wood went flying everywhere. People were screaming at her. I was crying because I don't know how to handle my emotions, you know. Well, we're going to need to do a part 2 because I have actually no. Yeah, let's do a part 2. Thanks for watching. No break for me. Yay, I have decided that I would record extra footage so I could do this. So yeah, here comes. Okay. I don't know because I kind of lost track of the whole thing. So here we go. See what happens when you are a rude little female dog. Bad things. I hope you've learned your lesson. At this point, I don't respond. I am on the floor crying near a painting I had put so much work into. The wood had pierced on the canvas, and now there was a huge hole in the middle of the painting. EP gets dragged out of the venue, and various teachers, other students try to comfort me. Eventually, I calmed down, and the event goes on. I did get about 5 commissions, so I guess it wasn't all bad, but I'm still furious about what happened. I am just glad that I never get to see her again. EP gets mad when I don't give her a free painting and destroys them. Okay, there you go. There's your part 2 that I made in the video. Apparently, I didn't need the extra clips, so so everything was just a big waste of time. Yeah. Guess more Arsenal. I guess I could have an excuse to play another game of Arsenal. I guess. Like now, thanks for watching. I mean, I was really bad in this clip, so. Please remember to subscribe, like, and comment below. I might change my thumb, my what do you call it again? That your icon thing, and I'm also might change my banner thing. I don't know. You'll see maybe if you ever watch it. See ya.